there has been a trade trigger that's gone off on FTM. This trigger was based on a bullish trading system that had presented to you roughly 1 year ago. This will take FTM all the way up to 63 cents. Alright, so now what you guys just watched was an excerpt from a Mango Dashboard Premium video that I presented to you guys on Feb 25th. That's right. I posted it right here on the Mango Dashboard section under the Premium videos. You can get into that and you're going to find it right here. It says the bullish trade system triggered. Now that bid opportunity, guys, was hinged on a bullish trading system that I found about a year ago. And as soon as it went off, I said, okay, I got to give you guys this video. I got to give you guys the trigger. I got to tell you that, hey, the trade has been activated, and I gave you the trade setup. All right, everything, the trade setup, the targets to the upside, as well as the invalidation. Right now, this was the bid that we all caught on FTM. And major props to Blag and Brett. Now, I'm sure a lot of you others actually caught the FTM trade as well. Apologies if I'm missing you out, but Brett says, I followed Crash Stock's ADA trade from the start at around 30 cents. It's still at 3x to the all-time high. That's what you get when you freaking jump in early, right? Eyes on the prize, guys. This is the time to be focusing. He also goes on to say, also got in on the FTM trade as well. I might name, he says, I might name my first vote the Krisha. Brett, it's got to be Crash Stock. But no, honestly, Brett, great job on the execution, because ultimately I can only give you the trade setups. The execution is going to be on you guys. Brett and Blag are seedlings. They're part of the seed program, and they know exactly how important execution really is, even in terms of really capturing these profits. Because execution, guys, is not just you getting in those bids. It's also understanding how you're able to manage those positions. And now this brings me to Blag's comment, who's been killing it recently. He says, looking to take some profit here if signs point towards a bullish FVGs failing and bearish ones holding. Notice how he's using all the concepts together to even manage the trade. He says, holding but watching closely at the moment. Thanks for this amazing profitable trade, Crash Stock. So I'm going to give you guys the trade setups when I spot them, but ultimately it's going to be on you to execute on them, okay? All right, so today what we're going to be talking about is this, okay? Yeah, FTM's up a good 63% from where we initially caught our bid, okay? But now what's next? Does this keep moving to the upside? Can we actually see a pullback? And is that pullback going to be a one to actually buy? Alrighty, so with that, let's begin. We're always going to start off with our first objective indicator here at Mango, which is the Mango dashboard. In fact, it's the dashboard that actually gave me conviction to jump into a trade like hardcore right here on this bid level at 0.41. Okay, it was the dashboard because the volatility and trend profile was sublime. So now let's see what FTM is doing on this list. Okay, you can find the dashboard, by the way, on app.mangoresearch.co for those of you who are new here. Lots of alpha. It's going to help you basically filter out trades actually worth looking at. There's thousands and thousands of cryptos out there. How do you know which one is even worth putting your capital towards? Right? Use the dashboard to help you with those decisions. So now FTM USDT right here. Okay. So we have longs across the board except the 12-hour time frame. This flipped from long to neutral 6 hours ago. All right. However, volatility 100, 163, so it's super high. Right? This is a huge contrast from when we last jumped into our trade, where all these volatility levels were sitting at these blue numbers, blue to yellow numbers, okay, which means volatility is really compressed. And every time volatility is compressed, I usually look for an expansion, like a big move. In what direction? Well, lean back on your trend. The trend is saying long, well, that expansion is going to come to the upside, and that's exactly what we saw. But right now, we have a different picture in that the volatility is saying, be careful. Right? Volatility is super high. It's super expanded, very frothy. Right, now when I see that picture, what I look for is a pullback opportunity. I look for that trend to calm down a bit. Right, either giving us a pullback or maybe a consolidation. The ideal picture for me to add to my existing FTM position is for me to see all of these volatility numbers calm down a bit. I want to see them reset in a way. Come back down either into that blue territory or the yellow territory. Essentially, blue would be anything that's 30, flashing 30 or less, and yellow would be anything that's flashing 40 to 50, okay, within that range, telling me that, okay, the bulls are picking up momentum. They're building juice right now, once again, for that next impulsive move. All right, so when we want to see these volatility numbers reset. Right now, what it's telling us is that this is not the time to be jumping in willy-nilly. Wait on the pullback. All right, so now with this picture, let's get into FTM and let's see where this trend is at right now. Okay, I'm going to start off with a weekly time frame because, well, we just opened a brand new weekly candle. So why the hell not? And okay, this is it right here. It's looking good. All right, yes, I did do some preliminary analysis on FTM because I'm currently in a trade. So this is the critical region of resistance. It's a zone of resistance that FTM has cleared. Now this is the zone that we're currently looking at, which comes in from around 65 cents going all the way down to 56 cents. I will be annotating these numbers on my screen. And I want you to notice how FTM has closed relative to that zone. It was resistance back when we actually were in the bear market phase. Now this is the first time since the breakdown right here in May of 2022 that we've actually managed to reclaim this region. Now what we want to see here as bulls, I want to see this region actually hold as support at 65 cents. I want to see this entire zone hold as support at 65 cents. For now, this trend is extremely volatile. Let's go ahead and figure out what time frame it's trending on. All right, this is the 4-hour time frame on FTM, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. It's looking good. If I have to really assess the probability of a pump or a dump from here, I'm saying pump. Why? Because we're currently holding 65 cents as support on the 4-hour time frame. Guys, what I drew out for you here is a weekly level. Okay, it's getting respected on the 4-hour time frame. So I'll say this, the next immediate bid opportunity that I see on FTM's chart comes in at 65 cents, okay? It's only when you start breaking 65 cents to the downside do you know that you've been invalidated on your trade, right? But if I am buying on a 63% pump, okay, it's already volatile, I'm going to be reducing my position size significantly, okay? So that's one tip for you guys looking to jump into FTM now after the impulsive move and you did not catch the 0.41 bid. So essentially just look for closes underneath 65 cents to tell you that, okay, FTM has a deeper pullback on the books, right? However, if we start consolidating above 65 cents, we start maybe putting in, I don't know, a bullish pattern, okay? This is showing a sign of strength and that the bulls want to see continuation to the upside, all right? Keep it that simple. Would I be buying here right now? No, I have a really, really good position already. It's a conviction position. I'm very happy with it. However, if maybe I get another test of the daily dynamic indicator, which we're currently very, very far away from right now, I will be building on that trade. Okay, that is going to be my conviction bid zone, at least for me, and my risk parameters. But for now, FTM looking good even on the lower time frames. So now with this, guys, let's talk about targets to the upside, okay? Key level that I want you guys to watch out for is how price performs off of 65 cents. I'm annotating the numbers on my screen right here, so go ahead and take note of them. Okay, now let's get on over to the weekly. Let's talk about targets to the upside. Now, I already have targets marked out for you. The first immediate target that I see on FTM's chart comes in only at $1.10. Where am I getting that from? Well, that is one of the major historic resistances. Basically, support flipped into resistance from that previous bear market zone. Okay, from where price is at right now to that next target, that's going to be a good 67% to the upside on that trade. Okay, but then there's another sort of target to the upside, which only comes in at $2.70. From where price is at right now to $2.70, that's going to be a good 303% to the upside. Okay, and where am I getting that from, guys? Well, I'm getting that from this beautiful reversal formation that has now officially triggered on FTM's chart, right? We have a breakout of that pattern, all right? And if I have to go ahead and take the measured move of FTM and plot it on the break, that's going to take us to 270. Now, for those of you who do not want to be waiting on me to give you guys the bid opportunities, you want to be able to spot them when you see them on the chart. Take Blag and Brett, for instance. How did they know? How did they get that conviction to jump in? Yeah, they're seeing the trade setup, but ultimately you need conviction from within. Blag and Brett are both members of the SEED program, okay? The SEED program is going to give you those foundations that you need to get confidence in actually spotting the right trade setups and executing on them and knowing exactly how to position on those trades. All right, go ahead and check out the SEED program if you haven't already done so. It's led by Sean, okay? He's a phenomenal teacher. You can go ahead and check out what all the seedlings have had to say so far, okay? It is an amazing program. It's going to set you up for this bull run, the bear market, and the next bull runs to come. And I'm also going to implore you guys to get into the Discord chat and speak to the seedlings, make new friends, okay, and see if the program is a good fit for you. Now is the time to be hunkering down and learning the stuff because, guys, when things get frothy, all right, and it's time to get out and the music stops playing, you know what? A lot of people are not going to tell you when to jump out of those trades. Okay, what are you going to do then? Right? Are you going to be one of those FTM hodlers that basically held FTM all the way through the bull market and also held it all the way down to the bear market and sold the bottom, okay, because they just couldn't take the pain anymore? Do you want to be one of those people? If the answer to that is no, now's the time to be learning how to spot good trade setups and how to spot when the market is reversing on you. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis on FTM. If there's any other coin that you want me to cover, make sure to mention in the comment section below and I will, well, push it out. Alrighty, with this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.